So the question is permutations. The ask of the question is that we are given an array nums and we have to return all possible permutations. So permutations are just the same array of distinct integers and you have to return all possible orderings. Now at each step, you will pick one of the still unused numbers, add it to the current permutation, and then recurse on what's left. And then when nothing remains, you have built a full permutation and save a copy. And then we have the pop, which undoes the choice, so you can try the next one. And this whole is the backtracking part. So we start with this classic way we do our backtracking questions, which means we start with a result, which we will return at the end over here. We declare a backtracking function which takes in path and remaining, which means whatever is remaining. If it's not remaining, then we append the copy to the result, we return it. Then we have a for loop that goes through this remaining. Then we append what our index is pointing at, backtrack the path. Now over here is the main thing, the heart of the algorithm. What is this doing? Now this line builds a new list containing every element of remaining except the one at index I. So this is how the recursion says, I've used this number, now recurse on all the others. So if I break it down, now this first bit remaining, now this will hold everything before index I. So from start up to, but not including I, because the end is not inclusive. And then remaining I plus 1 will hold everything after index I. So from I plus 1 to the end, because this part is inclusive. And then we have the plus sign, which is concatenating those two pieces into one list, and it's effectively skipping over element I. Now over here I have an example. If you have a remaining array 10, 20, 30, 40, your I is 2, which means 0, 1, 2, your I is 30. That's what you need to skip over. So you have remaining until 2, so which means you're going to include 10, 20. So 0, 1, 2 is 30, but 2 is not inclusive. So you will only have 10 and 20. Remaining from 3 until the end, which will be 40. 0, 1, 2, 3, but 40 is inclusive, 3 is inclusive. So you will have 40. So from after index 2, the third one. Now you concatenate both of them, so it will make 10, 20, 40. You have effectively skipped over 30. At the end, you call backtracking, pass an empty path, and pass in the nums array that you have and return your result.